All right, so in today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys exactly how I plan on scaling my agency to $100,000 per month. So I'm gonna call it Operation $100,000 per month. Okay, so right now our agency is doing anywhere between $40,000 to $60,000 per month. So we're really not that far off. I really just gotta pretty much double my revenue in order to hit my 100K per month. As far as our agency, we're doing about anywhere between 70 to 80% in profit margins. So as we increase our revenue, I do kind of expect our profit margins to drop a little bit and hopefully not too substantially, right? So hopefully we can still stay around that 60%. Hopefully we can still stay in that 70%, but I'm okay if we drop it down to like 60% on profit margins. So the game plan in order to scale my agency to 100K per month. Now, for some of you guys watching, you guys might not be at 10K per month, but nonetheless, you guys can still use the same exact system to scale your agency to 10, 20, 50K a month, right? I'm just an agency that's in at that 40 to 60K a month, so we're just trying to double our revenue. And you can definitely use the same game plan for your own agency, okay? And for the longest time, guys, I haven't done any client outreach for the last 2 years, I would say. No client outreach. I've literally grown my agency from zero to all the way up to $60,000 per month without, enrolling into multiple mentorships or anything like that. I just stayed consistent in making sure that we have the foundations of our agency. So being able to consistently sign high ticket clients, we charge anywhere between $1,500. Our average ticket price is $1,500 a month. We have clients that pay us up to $15,000 per month. So that part of the system is great. And then just being able to retain our clients, I think that's the most important part of your agency where most people don't talk about, is being able to retain your clients. And so once you have those two systems working together, where you're good at onboarding clients, signing new clients, and your sales process is down, and then you're able to retain your clients by fulfilling your results, good results, then the next step is finally being able to scale, okay? So now that we have the foundations down, we're ready to scale. So just make sure that before you use this game plan, that you are also ready to scale, okay? And in order for us to scale, I hate to say it because I've never did it before, but this is what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start running ads, okay? We're gonna start running paid ads. Okay, and this will probably be in the form of Facebook and Google ads. So I'm gonna put this one, we'll put Facebook, okay? Facebook ads, and then my expertise is in Google ads, so I do also wanna run Google ads for my own agency. So we're gonna put Google ads, and we'll put a box around that, okay? Now, the next step is, once we're running ads, we're obviously gonna have to figure out the creatives, and I'm gonna put some bullet points. Actually, I'll put bullet points right now. So for bullet points here, what do we need to put together a successful ad, okay? Well, we're gonna have to come up with the creative. But actually, before we come up with a creative, we need to come up with an irresistible offer, something that's going to capture business owners' attention, and they're gonna wanna move, and be interested in our ad. You can put together an ad and have it, not the best ad, but if you have a really good offer, then your ad will still convert, okay? So the first thing I need to put or come up with is an irresistible, I'll just put IO, an irresistible offer, okay? That's the number one thing that we're going to do. The next thing that we need is an ad creative. Ad creative. Hopefully you guys can see that. So we have irresistible offer and ad creative. So we have our irresistible offer, we have ad creatives, and that's gonna come in the form of 2 ad creatives. I'm gonna create one image, and one video ad, okay? So irresistible offer, ad creative, one image and one video as my ad creative. Now that's gonna make up pretty much your Facebook ad. With Google ads, you don't really have to come up with ad creatives. You just need a really good offer, some good headlines, okay? The next thing to do, in order to do this, guys, is that I'm not going to just sit here and brainstorm what's a good offer and what's a good creative, okay? I'm gonna go look at what's already working, okay? So this is where we do competitor research, we can start funnel hacking, and all that fun stuff, okay? So what we could do is, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the Facebook ads library. Facebook ads library. And that's how I'm going to look at competitors' ads. I'm going to see what their offer is. I'm going to see what their creatives look like. And I can go through their funnel and funnel hack on what the process looks like, okay? So Facebook ads library, we can also Google our competitors as well and see what their headlines look like, what their offer looks like, what their funnel looks like, okay? So from the ads, I'm going to then send them to, now when we're running ads, let's just pretend we're running Facebook ads for now. We can do one or two ways. We can either send them to our landing page, or we can do a lead form. So one of those two ways will work. I think for lead forms, it's going to be lower quality leads, okay? So I'm just going to put here, and we could send them to either a lead form or actually, let's go ahead and erase that. So I would send them to a lead form, boom, right? And that's gonna be the easiest way, okay? Because the lead form, it's already pre-filled, and leads can really just fill out really quickly. What I think though, is that the lead quality isn't going to be as great because it's so easy to fill out. Our second option here is we can send them straight to we can send them to lead form, we can send them straight to our calendar page, okay? And I've seen other agency owners do this as well. So calendar page. So we have lead form, we can send them straight to our calendar page so that leads can just schedule a call with us right away. And then our last option here is we can send them to our survey or landing page. Landing page, I'm gonna put it over survey. Because usually when you send them to the landing page, you can actually just ask like survey questions on that landing page so that you can qualify your leads a little bit more, okay? And same for Google Ads. I mean, if I'm running Google Ads, I'm gonna send them to the landing page, okay? So let's put that in red so I can actually differentiate here. Put it in green. So we have lead form, we have calendar, we have landing page, and landing page. Yeah, it looks kind of ugly. I'm just gonna stick with black. Boom, here. All right, so running ads, we can either do lead form, calendar, or send to landing page. What I'm most likely going to do is I'm probably gonna split test between these two, sending it to a calendar, straight to my calendar, and then one to my landing page to see what my booking rate will be and if I can generate higher quality leads, okay? So from my ads to here, from people clicking on my ads to get to this page, we're aiming for our KPIs to be $2. Okay, $2 per click to get to here. And then Google Ads, I don't know those numbers yet. I just know the KPIs for Facebook, just because I already did some research, okay? Now, from here, our next step is, let's just say if they get to the calendar page, then after they book, they would just get to the thank you page, okay? But if we are sending it to a landing page / survey, then this next step we would send them to would be our calendar page. So calendar for them to book, okay? And if we send it straight to calendar, we're just gonna send it straight to the thank you page. So boom, 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 thank you page. And then same as here, so that connects, okay? Ads, send them here, here, to thank you page. Now, our KPI as far as bookings is, well, hopefully we can book it like 20% from page, or get them to book, right? Or book on our calendar. So cost per booking, it's gonna range obviously and fluctuate, but KPIs from what I've seen is gonna be $60. $60 per booked call is what we want, okay? Booked call. Booked call. And then over here is $2 per click. Okay? So pretty much I would need about 30 clicks to get a booked call. Now this is gonna fluctuate. This could be $60, it could be $120, okay? But that's gonna be our goal. All right, so from the thank you page, or on that thank you page, let's break things down a little bit more actually. So on our landing page, our survey, what do we need, okay? We need to ask, this right here. We need to ask some qualifying questions. Qualifying questions. All right, so on the survey, or even if you send them to the calendar, before they can actually book a call with you, you need to be asking qualifying questions because you don't want to be wasting your time with, number one, people who aren't going to, number one, commit to the call, and people who aren't able to pay for your services, okay? Our services to fulfill is not free, okay? So you need to be asking qualifying questions. So I would ask maybe, you know, how much revenue they're making, okay? So I would ask revenue questions, revenue, yearly revenue, okay? You can do yearly revenue, you can do monthly revenue. We just want to qualify and make sure that they have enough money to even run a successful advertising campaign, okay? The next question I would probably ask them is the type of jobs, maybe the type of jobs they're looking for, okay? So what is it exactly that they're trying to get more of, okay? So that should be in your copy, in your ads right here, in your ad creative, you should or in your offer, you should already be telling the prospect what it is that you exactly can do for them. But on that survey, I want to kind of double down on that question, like, hey, is this what you want? Like, hey, are you interested in getting more, you know, solar jobs or something like that? Okay, so I would double down on it. Okay, double down on what it is that they want, okay? So that way we have better qualifying, we can qualify our lead a little bit better. All right, so we have our survey, boom, questions, landing page, calendar day, book a call. You can put the qualifying questions survey. Should only be really a couple questions, and it's more so just to get them, to qualify them and just make sure that they're a good prospect, okay? So you can put that on the landing page survey here, or you can put it on the calendar right before they book a call with you. On that thank you page, which I will put right here, on the thank you page, guys, I would put I'm gonna put a video I'm going to put a video. I'm gonna put my system video, my VCL system, okay? For those of you that don't know about my VCL system, it's basically a presentation that warms up my leads. And I've been using it for the past, ever since I started my agency, and this was exactly how I've been able to close clients, okay? Because when I first started, I was terrible at sales. So putting together my VCL system, and it's basically a video presentation. Okay, so once they get to a thank you page, it's gonna be, hey, business owner, thank you for booking a call with us. By the way, check out our system on how we've been able to generate X, Y, Z. Okay, so that way we're warming up our leads before they even hop on a call with us. And I think this is so important because most of the selling is done before your actual sales call. If you have minimal interactions with your lead, your prospect before hopping on your sales call, chances are your closing rate isn't going to be that high. But the more interactions, the more touch points you have with your prospect leading up to the sales call, and you can just warm them up, your closing rate is going to go much, much higher, okay? And I had to learn this early on because I was so bad at sales calls. I was hopping on and the prospect didn't know what I was doing. They didn't know what I had to offer. They didn't know my pricing, or they don't know if we could actually even get them results. Okay, so it's so important for you to put together some type of warm-up system in place before you hop on a sales call with them, okay? So for the VCO system, we're gonna warm up our prospect. We're gonna show them our case studies and testimonials. Case studies and testimonials. We're gonna have and then we're just gonna share our system, okay? We're gonna, a little demo of how our system works. Demo of our system. Basically how it works. How it works. Okay? So, VCO system, we're gonna have put together a little video. So presentation is gonna showcase our case studies and testimonials. And if you don't have case studies and testimonials because maybe you just haven't gotten any yet, you can just share value, okay? Just do a demo of how your system works. So show how put your system in action on how it would work for them. Okay, so don't worry if you don't have any case studies or testimonials, just go straight into the demo and really hype up your system, okay? And show them that it actually works. So now that we're from the thank you page, we're gonna have some touch points. We'll probably have some emails leading up to the sales call because, like I said, it's so important to warm up your prospects prior to the sales call, okay? So we are going to have emails and text messages, okay? SMS text messages leading up to our sales call, okay? And for the emails and SMS, I think it's more so for reminders. I think Calendly already has that set up, so we can automate that stuff. But emails and SMS is more so to, number one, confirm that they will remind and confirm that they're gonna show up to our call. And then just remind them to check out our presentation, because most of the time, people who opt in and land on our thank you page, chances are they're probably not gonna see our system. They're probably not gonna get warmed up. They're probably just gonna wait for the call and hop on the call and see what's up, okay? And so that's not going to be effective. It just won't be effective that way, okay? So we need to warm them up. So with these email and SMS reminders, we're reminding them about our call, and we're reminding them to go check out our system, our demo, our case studies, our testimonials. So I would say something along the lines of, hey, so-and-so, thanks for booking a call. We look forward to talking to you on XY date. By the way, if you haven't gotten a chance to see how we've been able to add an extra, $100,000 to this solar company with within 45 days, whatever the case is, whatever your offer is, then check out our system here on how it works. Okay, so that way we revert it back to our system. Okay, so that's how we're gonna warm them up. So this is really important step here. I mean, all of them are really important. So we want to warm them up. Okay, the purpose of that is to warm up our prospect. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna go straight into our sales call. Now, you can do this on a two-part call. It could be a two-call close, meaning you can send them to like a discovery first, a discovery call, or you can do the sales call on that first initial call. So most of the time, obviously this person has no idea who you are or what you do. They're probably talking to other marketing agencies and they're being pitched left and right, okay? They're just listening to their offers and kind of seeing who they want to go with, okay? So obviously we're gonna hop on that discovery call with them. We're gonna be asking them probing questions, where they're currently at, what they're currently doing, what's worked, what's not worked, what are their goals, are they working with other marketing agencies, okay? So this is where we really get a chance to understand their situations, their pain points, what it is that they want, their desires, and then that way we can position our offer, our service as the solution to what it is that they want, okay? So we want to position ourselves as that bridge from where they're currently at to where they want to be, okay? So for example, they're like, okay, hey, right now we're currently at 10 jobs a month and we want to get to 30 jobs per month. Then our offer, our solution is, okay, Mr. Business Owner, you're at 10, you're trying to get to 30. That means there's a difference of 20 jobs, okay? In order to get those 20 jobs, here's what we're going to do exactly. And then we kind of give you them like the game plan. All right, we're going to set up your Google ads, or we're going to set up your Facebook ads this way. We're going to target it this way. And this is how much we suggest you spend on ads because this is what your cost per lead looks like. So this is how you can get to that extra 20 jobs per month, okay? Whatever it is, but essentially you want to position your agency, your service as that bridge, as that solution, okay? So discovery call, we're asking probing questions. And then if they are a fit on the discovery call and they are interested, you can schedule a second call to get on the demo call, which is a sales call, okay? So demo. Okay, and then on that demo is basically you going over your system, okay? Demo of how our system works. So you can go through the demo and share with them exactly the game plan and how your system works in order to get them from point A to point B, from where they're currently at to what it is that they want. So the demo is really showing them visually how they can get to where they want to be, okay? Now, if they have time, you can hop on a demo call with them right on that call, right? If it's a Zoom call, then you can just go ahead and share your screen and hop on a demo call with them on that initial call if they're by the computer. There's times where you could just probably close over just over the phone, which is how I've been doing it. But I believe if we're gonna start talking to people who are have no idea anything about us, then we probably may need to start hopping on demo calls and do a 2-call close, or do it all in one call, but discovery and a demo call on the same call. So that way they can visually see how we can help them. Because like I said, most of the time they are not gonna watch our demo, but we are gonna try to warm them up. And the more that we warm them, if we warm them up properly and they go through our funnel and they get warmed up here already, then we can probably close them on that first call without hopping on a demo call. So they should already be warmed up. They should already know whether they want to move forward or not once they're warmed up here. Okay, and then so the KPI here, so we have $2 per click, we have $60 per booked calls. Closing rate, let's just say, is 20%. So we need about five booked calls to close one client. Okay, So 5 times 6, that's about $300 cost per acquisition. Okay, so boom, $300 is our cost per acquisition. So $300 to acquire one new client. Now, the issue with these numbers is gonna fluctuate. I mean, we can afford to pay $300 all the way up to, I don't know, all the way up to $1,000 per new client. And at that $1,000, we'll probably like break even, right? Because there's gonna be cost of services to start up and things like that. We charge anywhere between, we'll charge, like I said, on average, we plan on doing a monthly retainer. We'll probably do, write it up here. We want to do a monthly retainer of $100 or $1,500 per month, okay? And with some startup costs, paying our media buyers and things like that, at $1,000, we'll probably break even, okay? So if we paid $1,000 for a new client, then we'll still break even, but we'll make money in the back end, okay? Assuming that client's gonna be with us for the following months, we can still, that's how we'll be able to make money. But if, I mean, our cost per acquisition is that, I don't know, anywhere between $300 to $500, that's still a win, okay? So $60, we need 5 booked calls, assuming that our closing rate is on the lower end at 20%, then 5 clicks or 5 booked calls, we can close 1, we'll be at $300 per new client, okay? So at $300, $300 to $500, I mean, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. And then from here, it's just onboarding and fulfillment. We onboard and we fulfill. Okay, perfect, perfect. This is beautiful right here. So the issue that I do see arising here, or that we'll run into, is that yes, we're getting $60 per booked calls, and we need 5 booked calls in order to close 1 client. And if that number works out the way it should, then we should get $300 per new client. However, there's going to be the issue of not everybody who books a call is going to show up to that call as either, okay? So that's why we need a buffer here. And I will probably put, let's just say not everybody shows up, okay? So we'll probably put $300 to $600 cost per acquisition, okay? $300 to $600, assuming that not everybody who books a call is going to show up to the call. And then depending on our closing rate, hopefully we can get it between $300 to $600 cost per acquisition. We can probably get this number lower if possible. We can probably bring that down to $250, which is like a $50 difference. But regardless, we could still get it going there. So it would all really come down to this part right here. This part of the system, the email and SMS, is to warm up the prospects, work the prospects before we hop on a sales call, and then to also increase the show up rate, okay? Show up rate. And every part of the system is so important because even in the email SMS, we have to strategically word it in a way where we want them to want to show up to the call, okay? We want them to check out our system. We don't want to just say, hey, check out our system. Or, hey, we look forward to talking to you on our sales call, okay? We need to make it enticing for them to want to show up to our call, to want to check out our system. So every single part of the system is really important. And so to recap, just to see if we're missing out on anything here, obviously onboarding, fulfillment, it's out. We do lead generation for business owners. We run Google Ads for business owners. And the way I plan on automating this whole entire system is by putting in a sales guy right here. So I can I can hire a sales guy, which I plan on doing. So I'm gonna need a sales script, sales script, which I already have as well. And then we're gonna need that demo presentation. We need that demo so that the sales guy can walk them through the demo. Discovery, sales script, demo, all that good stuff. This is already automated. Let's see, for the lead forms, the calendars, boom. And then I really just gotta handle this front part and do the legwork here by doing competitor research to figure out the irresistible offer, the ad creatives, Facebook ads library. From here, we send it to the lead form, calendar, or landing page survey, ask qualifying questions, figuring out what their yearly or monthly revenue is just to make sure that they can afford our services and they have money to advertise, and then just doubling down on what it is that they're looking to get, okay? Just kind of confirm that, hey, to make sure that we're a fit, okay? And then from there, we send it to our calendar page, which then gets sent to our thank you page. On our thank you page, we're gonna have a presentation of our system, and that's gonna include our case studies and testimonials. And then we're going to send out email, SMS leading up to our sales call, where then our sales guy will take the discovery and demo call, and if it closes, we'll onboard and fulfill. Okay, so that is operation $100,000 per month, and we need to be able to, we're at 40 to 60K per month, so in order to get there, we need to pretty much double our revenue. Okay, so double our revenue, let's just say it's $1,500 a month, or let's just say it's $2,000, just so that's easier to do the math here. If we can sell $2,000 a month per month packages, and let's just say we are at $50,000 per month with our agency, we need 25 clients, okay? We need 25 new clients. 25 new clients. I'm gonna put that right here. 25 new clients. 25 new clients. That is the goal, okay? At $2,000, 25 new clients. Now, in order for us to scale even much faster, guys, and instead of just charging $2,000 a month retainers, what we can also offer is if we have some type of upfront contract, okay? If you pay all upfront, okay? So let's just say it's $2,000 a month, but if they opt into our 4-month program, right? Let's just say we have a 4-month contract, 4-month program, then you could collect $6,000 upfront for 4 months, okay? And so that comes down to $1,500 per month, okay? So that means they'll be able to save, for 4 months, that means they'll be able to save $2,000, okay? So assuming that they're with us for 4 months at $2,000 a month, that's $8,000 if they stayed with us for 4 months, compared to if they paid it up front, we could collect cash up front a lot quicker. So $6,000 if they want to opt into our 4-month program, but if they just want to do the month-to-month program, then it's just $2,000. But obviously, like I said, you'll be saving $500 per month if you want to just pay it up front. Now, obviously, these numbers can change. You can change it however you like that matches your offer, but that's just a way for you to collect more cash up front. Okay, so 25 new clients is our goal in order to make an extra $50,000 with for the agency. Okay, and if we know that our cost per acquisition is anywhere between $300 to $600, all we need to do is take that number and multiply it by 25. Okay, now let's just say, let's do a little bit of math here. Let's just say, so we know that, let me get my chair right here. So if we know we need 25 new clients, and let's just say our cost per acquisition is 600, right? Cost per acquisition. What is that? Okay, so we'll take 600 times 25. We need to spend $15,000 to acquire those 25 new clients. So at $15,000, 25 new clients. Let's just say we did 2,000, that's 50K. 50K. Subtract that by 15K. What does that give us? That should give us $35,000 profit. Okay, 25 new clients, 2,000, that's 50,000. Our cost to acquire those clients is 15,000, and so we're left with 35,000, which is not bad. 35 plus our agency at 50, that means we'll be at 85. So we need to get more clients after costs, right? But if we can lower our cost per acquisition, then that means we would be able to acquire new clients at a lower cost, and then our profit margins would get higher. So pretty much, once we start putting this together and we know what our cost per acquisition is, then we would just multiply that by how many clients we need in order to hit our 100K per month, and then we'll know exactly how much we need to be spending on ads in order to hit our goal. Okay? So guys, that's pretty much the game plan. I'm actually gonna be leaving this on my whiteboard, so now that I know exactly what I need to do. Here's the exact system, the whole exact funnel. We kind of broke it down. We know exactly what we need to do at each step, what needs to be built out. We know what our numbers are going to look like right? It's going to fluctuate, but this is probably even on the high end, right? $600 to acquire one new client. And then we know exactly what needs to be done right here, or what our return on investment looks like there. Okay. And so I want to calculate the return on investment, actually. Okay, so to calculate the return on investment, we need our net income, which is 35,000, and then divide that by our cost of investments. So we're gonna put 35,000, divide that by our cost of investment, which is 15,000. We're gonna multiply that by 100. So our return on investment here is 233%. 233% ROI. And there you have it, guys. That is the operation 100K per month. So if you guys want to follow on this journey of me scaling the agency to 100K, let me know if you guys like the game plan. Let me know if I'm missing anything. If I'm missing anything, let me know in the comment section, because we are trying to scale the agency, and this is the steps that we're going to take. Feel free to take this and scale your own agency with it. And if I'm missing anything, if there's anything that you guys can provide to help us, let me know in the comment section. So that way we can all get to 100K per month. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video.